Yeah, that's really the crucial aspect as well, isn't it? It's one thing to win, but you want to make sure that they can't just swipe it away from you with a single victory. 5th round. Krieg being picked up. They've got all the grenades. This is looking like a good round, so we'll see what ends. Well, either they would have learned something already in the first 4 rounds, or they just have a sort of a set strat plan that they're just going to try and see if they can test. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play out and how much they're going to be doing over at Banana. Alu and Sergey just kind of showing up to throw some grenades, but not really committing to it.
No, not after last round.
Yeah.
Not after you just got barraged. That'll keep you away for a bit, but obviously some kind of stance outside of it, looking for the flashbang over, and Sergey's going to go right through with the cover of a deep Molotov. 3 other players posturing towards mid. And again, this defense from MIBR, it's fallen on the AWP now, which is a bit more comfortable. Him and Lucas are going to switch positions in CT spawn, so for the moment, there's a bit of a blind spot on Rap side, and that's exactly where Ents is headed.
Yep, a little bit of a peek there. Lucas could have gone down already. Fallen is back with the AWP, but the grenade will take care of him. That's beautifully done by Alexi. Now for waiting, he's smoked off right now. Taco will take down Aerial, and Ents, they had all this positioning, but they've been slowed down a lot, and they're taking a fair bit of damage too. I feel like they probably wanted to be quicker than this, and now Taco coming out of the pit, almost taking down Alu. That was nearly a kill. Zeus is going to be dropped inside of the bomb site, and now it's all on Fallen. Now it's the bomb in front. Still another 3 players to go, but is this doable? If they make any kind of a mistake here, if you get the 1 kill, then the rest are low on health.
I think Fallen's going to back away from this.
He might not know, I guess.
Yeah, well, MIBR, that actually could have gone much better for them. Taco trying to get a pit, trying to get some information, and Lane gets picked off. Remember, he had a phenomenal game yesterday. I think he was at 27 kills,
yeah,
which is pretty disgusting. Zeus is well inside the bomb site. Everyone kind of their nerve just faltered as soon as Ents turned those corners. One thing to notice is how quickly Fur rotated from the B bomb site. He was over there so fast when they got into that information. That is like, he leaves the B bomb site. They're not even worried about it being a fake. He's just saying, let's handle this part of the attack, and then we'll figure out what happens from there. But let's make sure we stop this, and obviously didn't pan out in any way.
No, but it looked to me like it was close for a minute.
It slowed things down massively because of the Molotov usage from him and Fallen on the rotation over. Lucas was there as well because they were trying to switch their spots. So, I mean, there was a lot of presence that actually slowed down that hit, which I thought was going to give Zeus and Taco the time needed to get comfortable again.
Very interesting. Fallen with that 1 kill towards the end. I don't know, I mean, it would have been hard maybe to know how low health they were. I don't know, even if he had no, maybe it still would have made sense to try and go for it.
I don't mind the fact that he saved, especially because obviously, yeah, the 1 versus 3 is so tough. If the bomb had been more like fortuitous and where it dropped, I think that might have prompted him to stay.
Wow. Yeah,
but it did kind of roll right towards the bomb site for Ents.
Well, that saved AWP. Could do a lot here on Banana, shooting through the wall, or if anyone tries to jump, flashbang, and the timing is just so good for Fallen. Just thinking about it. Lucas, though, maybe trying to use the shot over on the other side of the map to cause a bit of a distraction for the peak, but either way, it did not work out, and he goes down to Aerial.
Have to assume there was some kind of flashbang for him. He was all on his own. The other 2 players deep into the bomb site, no backup. Perhaps a self-flash, perhaps one over the wall from a teammate. Either way, it's a 4-on-4, spreads out the defense, but they're confident in Fur's position at the B bomb site. He's boosted up, so they're just going to leave him alone. Fallen with the op in lane as well. Taco to cover his back in halls.
Nice boost over at B to allow them to swing that extra player over.
This is all on Taco.
It really is. They're going to be coming out of this apartment. Presumably, there's going to be a flashbang, and if that touches Taco, I don't see how we could possibly fight it. There's the flashbang going over. He does go behind. It still does a little bit. Fallen going to get straight jumped on, and now Taco inside of the bomb site will pick up Aerial. He was already low on health. He goes for a second fight. He's actually ready for the 3rd. Down in the pit as well. Taco doing so much work, and finally they shut him down. And this time, unlike the previous round, Fur is really far away.
That little half second of Taco being blinded.
Yeah.
He just couldn't protect Fallen. Not enough time for Fallen to spin and actually react, but Fur in this 1 versus 2, he's got it.
here on the Finnish side. See if they can keep that up. Right now.
Yeah, we just see all too many times. You know, cool.
Now they're going to try and see if they can crunch the B bomb site.
It's the wrap up behind.
They are committed to it, and this position though could be really powerful. Nobody, well, they are looking, but it doesn't even matter. Taco going to get one kill, but they're all going to get shut down. Sergey with the double and falling in the corner. It's pretty interesting, but it's not enough.
Just barely not enough. 4-3. Gun's going to be coming back. That might have actually worked if it wasn't for the one player wrapping around. That was the one that really kind of sealed it.
Well, especially when they were low on time, right? Like, that's the thing that makes that kind of a round potentially scary. If some of the people on the bomb site survive and stay hidden, and now it's only like 15 seconds.
Like, what if there was one guy in dark who just, like, popped out?
Yeah. Here we go. Double Orc and a couple of M4s for MIBR leading in round number 8. Let's see what they can do. This time fighting a bit more aggressively are ends for Banana, or at least taking control of the bottom of it. See what happens if they want to spend more. Quite a few grenades already being exchanged over here, but nothing really comes of it. And MIBR, I guess, are the ones that really need to conserve those grenades right now.
Zeus has an op. All right, see how this goes. Looking in towards Boiler. He's got Taco behind him as well towards Pit. Just waiting. There's the peak. There's the timing for Zeus, but he runs into the wall, and that's not ideal.
Could have definitely been better, but still a big opening kill there. Taco spraying for a long time. That's a bomb. Down he gets a follow-up. Just a couple of bullets left, and that was enough. Big double kill there for Taco. Smoke on top of Fallen. Does he want to risk it walking through? He does, and Sergey's just waiting for him. Heads up play there. Now it's on for 1 versus 2. Definitely can be clutched here.
Last time he struggled with the player in Graveyard. There's no one here this time. Waiting for the smoke. He's got some utility of his own. No kit, though. He's got to be fast, and actually an awkward jump from Alu, but Fur can't catch the kill. He should know where both players are, and Alu's got to be careful, even with just 3 HP. There's the peek in. He's trying to bait it out. The nade, that's going to be a kill onto Alu for sure. Now he's got Sergey boxed in the corner. Fur can do this, but he misses his chance. A valiant effort, and it just barely falls short.
Did it really look like as soon as you threw that grenade, he just counted him out? He was like, he's gone. I'm going to look in the corner.
Which was scary, because like he's still got 2 seconds before that thing blows up. He could still peek up. I want to see MIBR get back. They were like way more assertive and aggressive on the defensive side in that first 4 rounds they run.
Yeah.
They had. This seems like MIBR is playing a little bit more passive, a little bit further back, possibly because of the economy. Possibly because the other style meant they just might not feel like it's sustainable, but at the moment, Ents is loving having a lot of this space to work with.
They do get a lot of map control early on, and they seem to be pretty good at manipulating the defense and figuring out who's where. Now they've got pistols back in the hands of the MIBR squad. Eagles CC on Zeus, which was like classic for a little bit. It's his thing.
Yeah, he was the CZ player. Was that Atlanta?
Yeah, I think that's when it started.
No, that was Boston. Or was it Atlanta? I don't remember. It was one of the E-League ones.
Probably Boston then, wasn't it?
It's when he was playing with Liquid.
Yeah. Well, they've got a kill on X7, and that's a good follow-up. Alu going down.
Taco's playing so well right now.
He really is.
Like on an individual level, he looks like crisper than we've ever seen him.
That's actually true, and he's the one doing all the yelling. He's found himself within all the chaos of what's going on with his team.
Maybe it was like did you ever watch Space Jam? You know, like the Monstars who come in and steal, like, Ewing's powers and Muggsy Bogues. Maybe Taco did that with Cold.
Oh.
Put all his powers into his mouse.
That's a good idea. I like that as a theme. Now, if you could develop that as a skill, Moses, you could really put together a team, couldn't you?
You could also, theoretically ruin another team, your chief rival.
That's a good point, yeah. If you have those kind of magic powers, Moses, we should find some investors or something.
Yeah, I'll let you know if anything, if I discover any powers.
Oh, big chance there, but Alexi and Ariel combining for a really great defense, and I think otherwise, look at how low they were. Alexi on 23 health, Ariel on 2 health. They could have opened up something. They still would have had a hard time, I think, actually getting the defuse in, but 5-4, and Ents are now back in the lead of this game, and I don't know, that's going to be an even bigger problem now for MIBR. Double digits, I believe, is what the desk is calling for, and right now...
It's not looking likely.
That seems almost out of reach. Barely is.
Well, another chance. Fallen with the AWP. This is where you'd like to see him be a tad bit more assertive. It's Taco who's going to lead the way through the flames. He still somehow gets one. Flashbang assist, or flash assist from Fur. Oh, and look at this. Ents is making an adjustment. You could hear the communication just barely come out. They've readjusted. They're all the way at top mid. It's Lucas and Zeus to defend here. Inside the bomb site and on top. In the pit now is Lucas.
Well, the grenade's going to go way too far. Otherwise, they were all stacked up. He still picks up a kill, and that's not too bad at all, in fact. Zeus now scoped up with the AUG. Sees a bit of an elbow. Going to keep spraying. Not down yet, and now they're going to go for the wide peak there. X7 able to pick him up, no problem. It did buy enough time for the rest of the B defense to show up, and right now Ents are boxed inside of the bomb site, and that's not always great. There's a Molotov on Fur. If they can angle that into the bomb site, if they get the time for it, that's going to be huge. He's not trying it just yet. I think it's finally primed and he's ready for it. It's going to go way in the back. They get the kill, and now Fallen on the other side. And Ariel up here, 15 health left. I'm not sure if Fallen knows if he would. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he would just pick up the pistol. There's the Krieg instead. And Fallen going to be able to pick that one up. Goes straight for the defuse. That's, I don't know, dangerously close yet again.
Yeah, but Fallen really called the bluff of Ariel. I mean, he was just kind of waiting patiently outside the bomb. Those shots Ariel gave up really betrayed his position. Because you're right, I don't think Fallen necessarily knew he was going to be...
Hello, Barry.
Hello.
I'm go A shot.
I'm going.
Okay.
You guys pro or not? Please us on me.
I follow him.
Roger that. Negative. That's a negative.
B.
Shot. Shot. Bomb shot.
That's so many.
Nice.
life whatsoever.
We'll get you on that, Moses, as well. We'll find time for it. Get all the old episodes. Not the new stuff. That's not good anymore.
Well, that Captain Jean-Luc Picard, that was like the original meme. Remember that?
Yeah, they're making a new movie about that. That looks
yeah,
great.
it really does. Patrick Stewart's in it as well, I think.
Yep, he is. I'm gonna watch that. Definitely.
Shout out Professor X. Here we go. 2-0 in the favor of G2, but there's a few weapons that were scavenged and salvaged from the previous round, so a little bit for Astralis to fight with here in round 3.
Yeah, but that used to be, or maybe still is, I don't know, but it definitely has been a calling card for a long time for Astralis in itself, is that even when you do win rounds, it's not easy, right? Like, it takes a lot out of you. You have to spend a lot of energy. So that's another thing that hopefully they can maintain in this major. Nice execute with all of the grenades. One going into the corner. They're just making absolutely sure no one can hide anywhere. Sip gets another headshot, though, taking down Kenny, and that's Device with a deagle. Nice spray from Lucky. He had a very hard beginning to the first half of that game yesterday, but he made up for it, which in itself was kind of cool. Not the Molotov that they were looking for.
No, but they should be fine. Glaive, if you can just grab a gun and bail out, that's what you do. And he has not picked up anything. Just a flashbang, and once again, stuck in that little corner. Same from pistol round. 3-0. G2 off to a good start. This is where you can see the AWP come out, though. Device at 6,200. You imagine he'd go for it. And he will.
Yeah, what an interesting start. Amanek going to be holding on to the MAC-10. Could do a lot with that. Even when they have, you know, the weapons that they have here. And actually, I guess Glaive is the only one missing head armor. But sometimes that's all you need. Like a little coincidence, MAC-10 up close.
Yeah, just that one player maybe a little unlucky. Here we go, fast towards the upper bomb site again. Lucky gonna lead the way, finds the first, completely blind as Dupree. Lucky still hasn't turned, and Magisk with the double kill. He plugs the hole in the defense. The bomb is on the ground as well.
Nobody from G2 was spotting for the hut, were they? I'm pretty sure that...
I imagine it had to be the second guy through, and he just got killed.
Yeah. That's one of those cases where there's just so much happening throughout that rush that it's kind of impossible to see exactly what was going on there. But I'm kind of... Once Lucky gets that first kill, it's almost like he just made the assumption that that was going to be the hut player up there or something, that he wasn't going to check for anything else. A nice shot there on to Shox to drop him. And now Amanek 1 versus 4.
Taking guns away would be massive, especially if you could somehow find that AWP. Sitnik's holding for this cross in mini. Spotted the elbow. Amanek, great headshot. Next up would be Device. He wasn't being too aggressive with his peek, but it's only a matter of time before he goes searching. But again, just barely spotting an elbow as Amanek. He's getting a lot of information.
Oh, here's the scope as well. Definitely knows that he was still hanging out. 34 seconds. Could be jumping down to low ground, and now probably getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, I actually thought he might have heard the ladder or Device going up.
Only just a couple of steps too far away or occupied with something else. Who knows? 20 seconds. Now moving into the trophy room. Meg is going to be there. Up against the, what's that, like the soda dispenser? Hard to see sometimes when people hang out in front of that.
Soda dispenser.
I don't know, what is it?
Vending machine?
Vending machine, that's the word I was looking for. Listen, I was, even before I said that, my mind was just blanking on it.
It's
like,
fine.
what is that thing?
Yeah, I'm here to help.
I appreciate that.
3-1, MAC-10's back in the hands of Jax and Amanek, and I guess that would make you feel like this is going to be some kind of a faster, more aggressive play, much like the last round, although Amanek didn't lead the way. See what they've got. Amanek is heading towards ramp room at the moment. Smokes outside, Molotov coming in to prevent any kind of cross, or at least slow it down, not necessarily prevent it entirely, and Kenny S just comes right through that smoke, but Device is perfectly positioned for this play.
Certainly ready for it. They could still smoke him off effectively. They're going to put on really deep. There's Kenny opening up on Sip, taking him down. That's huge, but nice return from Glaive, and Device, even forced back, still going to be able to pick up a kill. Might get another one, legs him through the wall, and Jax is down to 20 health, and that is actually a great defense. Falling back, but still being very lethal, and now can they get the bomb plant down? Magisk looking at the windows here, the smoke to block it off. That's pretty good timing, actually, for G2, and at least they get the bomb plant here, but now they have to hold on to the site somehow.
They can do this. Device is swapped out to a rifle instead of the AWP. Shocks on this flank, though he could end everything before they really get a chance. He could come in really late. It's basically just two people defending for this. Glaive opens the door, double kill for Lucky. That's exactly what Shocks needed. He's got a chance.
Does have a bit of a chance. Molotov there on device. Static could actually cancel out everything. Are they going to go for a quick defuse? Still thinking about it. Put the Molotov in the wrong direction. Closing the door, but Shocks is here. This is a huge opportunity. He's going to open the door. Shut down one and escapes back in. That's big. Down to 6 health now. And he goes for the re-peek again, but there's no time for a defuse. They get the kills, but not the round, and G2 will pick up a 4th.
That is so wild from Shocks. The double kill from Lucky was exceptionally important to win that round. But coming in for that flank, when you're a man down, that had to take so much time, so much faith in your teammates to hold on just long enough.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
That's Nico's cousin's team. It's the fact that, so, you know, we can sort of hear the comms. I'm guessing everybody can.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
But because the Danish, obviously, I could hear them actually call out Lucky's position. Like you said, we know that's why they grouped up to both aim at that, and he still got a double kill.
He's still got a double kill. That's got to be frustrating. Fast towards the upper bomb site again, and the Deagle's doing work from Glaive. It's got the first.
Let's roll. Be safe. Let's go, my friends. At the middle.
What's up, guys? What's up? Rush me, beat man.
Yes. Get back. Cover this area. Move it, move it.
No sound.
Come on, man. Fuck the police.
Yes, out here.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Back.
Right.
Bomb has been planted.
Turn on.
I know, man.
Let's turn on.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
B.
Place shall regret this flashback. Smoke!
ตัวเดียว
มิดดูช็อต
I'm throwing smoke.
CT 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 เอแลมเพลิน
เอช็อต
lose
Counter-terrorists win.
We will defeat the mercenaries. Throwing a flashback. Grenade.
เฮ้ยออฟมิดเอ็กบ็อกวัน
shot
no I go
I'm throwing a
flash wait มิดออฟ เฮ้ยเป็นไรวะ
แหลกคลิปหาย
อะไรกัน
แหลกแม่งกระตุกแบบรุดเลย
We must move.
มันจะมีช่วงหนึ่งที่ว่าโดนแฟดแล้วก็กระตุกรุด
yo English
I'm throwing smoke. Flashback. Grenade.
ไซส์
Long. CD. Hard. Careful CD.
ยิงทะลุ
เฮ้ย
ไอ้บิ๊กกระจกยิงทะลุได้
รอ
ทะลุได้จริงเดี๋ยว
Forward.
ดูลองดิช็อตวัน
มิด
ไ CT one mid แค่ลองคน
I'm throwing a grenade.
side 2 one off
window
แม่นเกินสัตว์เอ้ย CT แล้ว
Throwing a flashbang.
plant the bomb
I am planting the bomb.
อย่าสู้พี่อย่าสู้ one CT one shot CT อยู่ขวาเรียบไปแล้ว CT one
เอาทิ้งออฟเอาไปสันใช่ไหม
เจอไหมสักพักกูจะโดนเตะ
Waits. Smoke.
fire
ลองเยอะ
ดูลองด้วยกัน
นิดตัว
ตัวเอ
ประมาณนี้
bomb go behind short
care city
Flashbang.
side
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Let's go. I'm throwing flashbang. Smoke. Throwing fire.
สเกลมิด
Grenade.
one shot
mid door careful
upper tunnel
ลองทีเบต
ลองเข้าเหรอ
back
Yo go B เหมือนเด็กบอกมันเมื่อกี้
B tunnel lower tunnel pick up the bomb plan I love you
มาแล้วดอมาแล้ววินโดว์มาวินโดว์เอามา
We shall rule the day. Decoy.
2 cross
Smoke.
ถอย
Throwing
ลองช็อต
มีคนดูช็อตป่ะ 2B
วันมิด
throwing fire.
ลองรอตัวดอนได้บอมดอนได้
1B
CT coming through
1B 1B
โอ้โห LT
อะไรวะ
Take care of yourself. 'I'm throwing flashbang.
ฮอปเปอร์วันช็อตช็อตมัน
Wait
Throwing a flashbang.
ออกได้ปะไปเลย
ต้องหา city city
เอไซตัวเอไซ plan I catch shot 1 CT don't die แค่ลองวันCTช็อตวันจ้าวิ่งครับวิ่ง
Get ready. It is going to explode.
ไหลไปนี่โอ้สงสาร
สงสารพวกเราก่อนตอนนี้
อ่ะ head off for you I like SMG
Let's go, my brothers.
flash
Flashbang.
ออฟว่ะ
Smoke.
back
ไว้
ลองมัน
I'm throwing a flashbang.
side 2 A side 2 one off โอ้อีเชีย3 ตัวรวดไฮมิดออฟ
ในโจมึงวิ่งได้
บอก
ท้า
แล้ว
ทาย
ว่าไฮ
มาก
มิดออฟ
วิ่งได้ท้าทายมาก
rush B rush B
แก๊ปมาแก๊ปอีกไปสัน
rush B
มา
Let's go, let's go.
ไอโกได้อยู่ดันได้
I'm throwing smoke. Smoke.
เฮ้ย กูโดน
คำพลัน
Grenade. I'm throwing a flashbang.
side city
Flashbang.
LP
ออฟซีทีที่แค่ทันแนลดิสวย
nice นึกว่าจะให้เราตี
Let's go, my brothers.
ไม่มีเลยว่ะB1
I'm throwing smoke.
go
Grenade.
inside side
Throwing fire.
ดอ
Flashbang.
door
I am planting the bomb. Molotov.
ดอทันแนลทูชิดเลยพี่อยู่ชิดเลยทันแนลมาทันแนลตึม
ขอวัดลองนะ
รับได้เลยแฟตฮะ
We
เดี๋ยว
will
วิ่งเข้าประตูพอดี
thank you.
3 2 1เป้า
I'm throwing a flashbang.
แฟต
Throwing a flashbang.
มันก็แฟดคืนว่ะ
ช็อตอัพ
Throwing a flashbang.
ช็อตอัพมิดออฟมันแค่ลองวันลองออฟ
ดูช็อตให้หน่อย
แก็บระวังหลังมึงนะทีเบตอะ
Guard this area.
30 วิ เซฟเซฟ no time เซฟเลย
short 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 short
เซฟทีเบสนั่นแหละ run อย่าตายอย่าตายเซฟเซฟหาที่อยู่
มิดระวังมิด
Counter terrorists win.
ทูลองช็อตอักซูม อยู่ในสโมกไปแล้วขึ้นยัง
ไม่เห็นหรอก
หายมิดไม้เนี่ยถอย
เก็บแล้วให้มิดด้วย30 วินะ
ไปไปไปไป
โอเค
ปืนมันอยู่ไหนวะปืนอยู่ข้างหลังแก๊ปแฟลช
วันคอร์ด
ออฟ
LT be careful maybe LT
แค่พอดี
lower
สองตัว
pick up the bomb pick up the bomb
ตัวหนึ่งเดี๋ยวช็อตมิด LT 3 ตัวช็อตมิด LT
ลบ70ไอ้เหี้ย I'm go Asia
I can't say
I got key
okay I could be
rush mid
We're wasting time. Let's go.
2-1-2
mid
ดูลอง
one long
ลองเข้าบูทหน่อยแก๊ปบูทหน่อย
แก๊ปไม่รู้ว่าบูธคืออะไรเอาว่ารู้ว่า
นั่ง
bomb long
ไซส์อไซส์อไซส์เออ
คาร์
ยักษ์ตายเกลือน ก็ไม่งเอาปืนคู่มา
Let's go. Laying down smoke.
One mid.
Throwing flashbang. Throwing fire.
ไอ้ลอง
ทีเวทวัน
Laying down smoke. Deploying flashbang.
นั่งนั่นแหละแก๊ปนั่งนั่นแหละ
เฮ้ย
กับ
ล็อ
ตาก ย
ของเอ็ด
Throwing a grenade.
อีกมีช็อตตัวหนึ่งมั้งแก๊ปไปแอบที่รถแก๊ปแอบหลังรถนั่งนิ่งๆเนี่ยเฮ้ย
ลอง
แอบกลับมานี่กลับมาไปเข้าซีทีไปกลับไปซีทีวิ่งไปวัดโดนไหมวะสวย
สวย
เนี่ยกูกำลังอยากได้พอดี แม็กเทน
เขาจะเอาแม็กเทน
นี่ผมจะเอาแม็กเทนเกาเนี่ยเกา
เก้าเดี๋ยวก็ปวดเมื่อยหรอกเก้า
Need backup now.
รัดบีว่ะผมจะรัดบี
Flashbang. Throwing smoke.
รัดบีเข้า
Fire in the hole.
ไซส์ตัวหนึ่ง2-3 ตัว
ไฮมิดไอ้ฮาชแนล
เฮียบี
ชแนล
รัดบีเอ็ดบีไฮวัน
Terrorists win.
บอกแล้วไม่ผิดสงสัยต้องปืนนี้
Rush A main. Rush A main.
มึงรัดไม่ดิ
มีนาโนเอโล
ผู้เกี่ยว
Laying down.
ไปลอง
Deploying flashbang.
ไม่มีมิว
บกบี
What the fuck, bro?
Flashbang. Decoys out.
Car.
ตรงรถอ่ะ
ไอ้เหี้ยมิดทูบีไม่มีใครดูมิดหรอวะ fucking shit โดนไปอยู่ซ้ายโดนไปอยู่
93
ตู
Terrorists win.
มันไม่ได้วาร์ปนายยิงโดนประตู
จะไปกับปอยนะ
ปืนนั้นไม่ทะลุประตู
รอบนี้น่าจะเอลุเป็นโกบี
Go, go, go.
ออฟมิดโดนแกกู
เฮีย
Smoke. Throwing fire. Incendiary.
ชาแนล
Mid.
ชาแนล
Orange.
โอเค
Go.
ป๊บเข้าเลยไม่ไหวแล้วอะไรวะไกด์ด็อกคือ
Let's go.
วัด
Throwing smoke.
รุงไฟในห้อง
Smoke.
I short.
Flashbang.
no tunnel
Mid door.
อีไซด์เข้าแล้วโอ้ยขีบบินมัน
ช็อต
จีเอแลม
Terrorists win.
แก๊ป
Bomb has been
แก๊ป
ช่วยช็อต
การ
ได้
เดิ
ดี
น
ก
ส
ว่า
นับสนุนใบสัน
ไม่กลัวเชียวฮะเอาไง
พี่บิ๊ก
ไป
ส
ช็อต
โมกหายไม่เป็นป่ะ
พอได้อยู่
สโมกให้หน่อย
Do not be afraid. Let's go.
เนี่ยเล็งตรงเนี้ยตรงช่องเนี้ย
Smoke. Throwing flashbang.
ไปแล้วอาทีตัวเอาเลย
Long.
Throwing flashbang.
ลองมา
หมด
bomb has been planted.
Throwing fire.
Terrorists win.
เที่ยวดิรีบจบรีบไปนอนแล้ว
Let's go. Throwing smoke.
ต่อก่อนนะ
Flashbang.
3 2 ไป
Incendiary out.
โคตรจิบหาย
Two mid.
ไฮมิดไฮมิดทรีสปอร์ตยูโรสปอร์ตnow ซ้าย right
Terrorists win.
by P90 for me yellow P90 Bison okay Bison okay
Let's get this done.
เอา
The fuck?
ออฟ
No.
ไปบีแน่นอน ดูถ้าส่งไปบีแน่นอน โอ้ยช็อต
One
ดีกว่า
shot.
Incendiary. Grenade out.
Flash B.
อุ้ยเชี่ย
B.
มิดทูบี
ปาดโคตรแม่น
Bomb has been planted.
LT
Terrorists win.
เปลี่ยนแม็กใหม่ตั้ง40 ตัดถลุงกันดีกว่า
This is our day. Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang. Flashbang.
Short, 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 short.
ทีทีทีทีทีแล้วระวัง
Big kill.
จีจี อ้าวใบสันสุดท้ายแล้ว
Let's get this over with. Decoy.
ไปลองหมดเลยไปลองหมดเลย
Flash, flash.
ปีอะช็อต
Car, car.
Bomb long way.
ช็อตวันบีอินแล้วบ้างบีอินแล้ววินโดว์มอบเถอะน่าอะไรยิงกันนะ
Terrorists win.
พี่บิ๊กไม่ยิงมันเมื่อกี้
ไม่ไหวแล้ว
ไม่
อะ
ยิงมัน
ตอนไหน
ก็ตอนที่อยู่วินโดว์อ่ะมันสอง
ยิงแล้ว
รออยู่
มันออฟแล้วมันโลแล้วไม่แก้โดนไปแล้วนัดนึง
ไม่ใช่มันนั่งรออยู่อ่ะตรงหน้าสโมกอ่ะ
เอาเหรอ
ตีนโผล่อยู่ไม่เห็นอ่ะ
น่าสมองมองไม่ทัน
สีชุดมันก็เหมือนแล้วเจอกันพี่
ครับเจอกัน
Well, even when they came back, like the two players who still did give you the numbers were Device, they were Magisk. It's the others, like you saw there, even Glaive didn't have a great stat line at the end of the game, wasn't involved in that many of the big rounds.